but our foes gain strength.
Take a look.
I can be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Let me know when you are prepared to go.
Keeps defense. Light the signal fires and show these soldiers that we have not yet defeated. Salvation has arrived. Go, you are needed below.
The demons within seek escape.
Someone's got to light those signal fires.
You heard the angel's command. Let the call sound forth. Bastion's keep shall not fall!
Give it more time.
We saw the signal fire. We must light the rest, but the demons swarm around them.
I need a corpse.
Look out!
I'm afraid not. That foe will die. Have a corpse. I require a corpse now. That is not possible. The corpse. That is not possible.
You're a welcome sight, hero!
No. I'm afraid not. Not.
I hear you're the best there is!
That is not possible.
an honor to fight by your side.
I have long waited for this knowledge.
It's hopeless.
Afraid not. Only the wolves.
You're a welcome sight, hero. What in the hell?
Have your men reinforced.
Thank the heavens you're here. We're down to 4 lads. Trouble is, oh, what now?
One of the brutes from below, Captain. What do we do?
Private, if you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention. Fight to your last breath, lads!
That is not possible. I'm afraid not.
The lift is moving again. Hold steady, lads. Reinforcements are on their way.
Give it more time.
Demons! Get ready, men!
I require a corpse for that.
Victory! We would have fallen without your aid. It was an honor to fight at your side.
I must wait. Only the cool. That is not possible. I am returning to town. This creature will die. I require a corpse for that. That is not possible.
one that lit the signal fire. Help me free the recruits so they can raise this catapult. Over here.
That is not possible. I'm afraid I must have a corpse.
This ought to send them fleeing back to their pits.
I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. Knowledge. That is not possible.
Scouts report that more of those wretched demon hellbearers will be here any moment. The soldiers need to be protected. The platform will rise more quickly if we don't lose men.
Raised. We'll have them on the run in no time.
I am not strong enough to lift you alone. Could you please ask my friend over there to lend a bloody hand? I am not strong enough to lift you alone. Could you please ask my friend over there to lend a bloody hand? I promised Captain Ho I'd watch my temper. Do me a favour and don't mention that I shouted at you a little, alright?
I am returning to town.
Asmodan.
I bring word from the King of Westlock. The demons are in the keep! They're coming up from the depths! To arms! To arms!
Possible. I require a corpse now. I'm afraid not. This will be a challenge. No. The grave beckons. I'm afraid not. No.
It's good that you've come along. Our lads are fighting with blades held to hilts by bits of string. They need better weapons if we are going to survive. Watch my back while I work.
I'm afraid not.
Done. You saved a lot of lives today. Thank you.
That is not possible.
Embraces you.
I have trained well. This creature will die. I'm afraid not. I need to go back.
You have only delayed your inevitable destruction. Your walls have grown no stronger. Our assault continues unabated. The stone will still be mine.
Terrifying noises were coming from the armory. So...
I'm afraid not.
The Soul Stone seems...
She's as good as they say?
She wouldn't have made it this far otherwise.
Thank the gods you're here.
Will die.
I require a corpse for that. I'm afraid not. My power has grown.
They've been circling for hours.
That is not possible.
Rally your defenses, demon. You'll need them.
Brave work.
That is not possible.
Back to hell, demon spawn.
Help me!
Is this mine? I can't.
That is not possible. That needs to recharge.
This will be a challenge.
Come with urgent news. Leah has had another vision. A vision of twisted demonic towers and enormous hearts beat.
You've killed one of my playthings. Now, you have my undivided attention.
That is not possible. My master would take pride in this. possible. You will make a fine corpse. No.
These poor things.
That is not possible. That is not possible.
I feast.
I'm afraid not.
Your presence. Please.
This creature will die. I'm afraid not. Give it. I have long waited for this knowledge.
The chains tear at them. You are...
help.
Your screams
That is not possible. I can feel the blood. That needs to recharge. I must wait. You're so good.
That foe will die.
Give it more time. It needs to recharge. I must wait.
Come now.
You can do better.
I thought we are...
I'm afraid not.
observe the cycle. God has blessed me.
I must wait. Give it more time.
Arrogant Nephilim, be now. Arrogant Nephilim, my servant.
I'm afraid not. I am returning to town. I am returning to town.
Bloody leaping hell. I just heard she defeated the demon army's general. We're going home.
the shepherd watches over his flock, so shall I care for those who seek to protect.
Asmodan is dead!
How in hell did we live to see this? A caravan made it through.
Day 9. Young Commander Calderos believes that the demonic scourge will flee before a bloody show of righteous force. He intends to lead a charge from our fortifications tomorrow. Calderos can commit suicide by stupidity if he wants, but I'll be damned if I send my lads with him.
I was going to die when I saw the demon's rage escape from the Soulstone. Tyrael and my friend fought them, but I couldn't help. It was like I was watching them through a haze. What is the Soulstone doing to me? Asmodan must die soon. Then I will be myself again. That needs to recharge.
I am returning to town.
Give it more time. Give it more time.
I came up here to dig. I'll be damned if I'm leaving without a fight.
Adria, when did... Imperious, you cannot mean to face Diablo again. Your wounds are barely healed.
The heavens burn. This is your fault, Tyrael. And you, Nephilim, look below and see what your kind has wrought.
The Diamond Gates have stood since the light first broke over the high heavens. Now they lie in ruins. Imperious is right. I am the cause of this.
You could not have foreseen it.
Long ago, my brethren and I voted to decide the fate of man. I cast the final vote that spared you from extinction. Now humanity has birthed the prime evil.
Demons manipulate angels and humans alike. I can assure you of that.
But you don't understand. Hope has been silenced. lords of hell bickered and worked against each other, they hate themselves. Within Diablo, within the Prime, there is no such division. And now, the halls of the high heavens quake beneath his steps. The Prime evil. I can't believe all this has come to pass. Adria played us all for fools. Diablo's influence twisted her inside and out. I suspect we have not seen the last of her. I should have known that Leah's father was the Wanderer. How could I not have sensed Diablo's foul presence within her?
We were all deceived.
But poor Leah. I grieve for her soul.
Whatever her fate is, it cannot be changed by grief. I'll lead the way. You should have this. Thank you. I appreciate it. The error is mine. I was mistaken. I apologize. The error is mine. Stay close. Come with me. I'll lead the way. Take this. This suits you better than I. You should have this. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Farewell. Goodbye, then. I'll take my leave. May we meet again. I'll take my leave. The dark arts will bind you to your grave. Are you willing to face a priest of Rathma? You will serve the balance. The scales of death await you. I've studied death for years. Here's a lesson. Are you willing to face a priest of Rathma? The dark arts will bind you to your grave. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Press onward. We must go now. Press onward. We must go now. Wait. The scales of death await you. The darkness in you cannot match what's within me. You will serve the balance. The scales of death await you. Taste defeat, wretch. I need to go back.
Of all people, I should have seen this coming. I allowed myself to believe this fiction that Adria was other than I suspected her to be. And now, the world is lost, and it is my fault.
We are all at fault. There is no disguising that fact.
Well, we've had a good time, right? Shame about our imminent deaths.
You sound almost as though you've accepted the inevitability of death.
You don't choose this life and expect to live to an old age. Still, it's the women I feel sorry for.
Which women?
All of them. There will be heaving bosoms and torn clothes all across the land when word spreads that I've fallen in battle.
The truth. You must think me very foolish.
If you are a fool, then so am I.
That is kind of you. I have devoted my life to studying the arcane, and yet I was not skilled enough to act when it truly mattered.
All those deaths, and it didn't even matter. We may as well have run.
Right. At least then we would have been home with our families when the end came.
Death will take you when it is your time. Running makes no difference.
I was supposed to die when my husband did. Why am I still alive?
I can assure you that he suffers no longer.
What good is that to me? Why couldn't it have been me instead? I was supposed to die when my husband...
I shall be dead. Yet here I am. And nearly all my lads are gone. And for what? To hold off Asmoden long enough for Diablo to return?
There are still people here who depend on you.
So did all my brave lads. Look where it got them.
Do you still think we'll live through the day?
You will.
But you're not sure if they'll survive.
There is no need for worry.
Mom, where did Leah go? Is she dead?
I hope so, love. There's no point in running, is there? Nowhere in the world is safe. This is the end.
Light and darkness have struggled since the beginning of time. One side may seem near triumph, then the pendulum swings back again.
Guts, we can't all be warriors. Someone needs to sell the equipment.
Hope. Do not look down, my friend. Even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. Hope for a better day. Hope for a new dawn. Or just hope for a good breakfast. You start small, then see what you can get. I never quite expected my life to end this way.
How did you envision your death?
Well, smothered by a harem. Or more likely, killed by the jewel I seek. Who would have thought that the entire world would die together? I can't complain. It's not as though I can say my life was not long enough.
You will not perish in this battle. I would know.
I'm glad my boundless confidence is rubbing off on you. Could you give some of it back?
That merchant never ran, not even when he had a chance. I wonder why. That fat merchant never ran, not even when he had a chance. I wonder why.
If you are reading this, my husband and I are both gone. We would like to be buried side by side, preferably in a sunny spot. Oh, and please don't bury my husband's sword with us. He won't need it anymore.
Chelsea, How sweet of you to ask. My people, the Vetchin, are nomads, always traveling, looking for the land we might settle. All of us have the sight, but few have it as strong as myself. You know, men have always pursued me for my visions. Well, for things other than my visions. But everyone wants to know what the future holds.
My duty is my future.
So serious. Just because you're fated to save the world doesn't mean you shouldn't have a good time.
You always knew.
Of course, Chelsea.
But you did nothing to stop it.
That's the point of the future, love. It keeps coming. You don't win a duel by blocking the first blow and going home.
So you watched Leah suffer?
I had to. Diablo was always going to come back. But now you are here to stop him. And in your grief and rage, you will, my Chelsea.
Thought I could make my wife's death mean something. It doesn't matter now, does it?
All death has meaning.
Right. I'm sure that's a comfort for Leah, now that she's gone too. Oh, I've been a fool. You don't get to make things right. This world isn't made for redemption.
I would like to hear more about your grandfather, the Chancellor.
Not much to tell. I lived with my father in Chaldeum at the time. We heard that my grandfather stayed in Tristram until the end, trying to save lives. Don't know if he succeeded, but there it is. When the Skeleton King fell, my grandfather was dying from a sword wound. He had the crown sealed with him to keep it safe.
He made his choice then.
If I had known what that cow Adria was up to, I would have slit her throat. Magic or no.
She is still out there.
I thought when you killed the demons, things would be better around here. But maybe we would all have been better off as demon food.
Death may be upon us all soon. But I shall do what I can to ease your pain.
Where are you from?
Kingsport, the city by the sea, home to the great merchant fleets and endless nets of reeking fish.
And your trade?
I am between jobs at the moment.
Dishonest jobs, I'd expect.
Nonsense. I am the most honest thief you will ever meet. Wanted. One relic, scarlet, roughly the size of a man's fist. It was stolen 2 months past during a deplorable theft from the Merchants Guild Bank. Those apprehended were not in possession of the item. The relic is greatly missed by its rightful owner, or who offers a reward for its safe return.
How can you waste so much time pursuing women?
Waste? Time is scarcely better spent.
No, you still lack companionship, even now.
I've only found one worth keeping, but she slipped away from me.
What happened?
I'd rather talk about the ones I caught and didn't want.
You fight well for a thief.
My brother taught me when we were younger. He thought the crossbow was the best weapon for me since it would give me time to run away if I botched things too badly.
Where is he now?
Oh, he's still in Kingsport. I expect he'll be there a good long time.
How did you become a thief?
That's a long and terrible story that you wouldn't want to hear.
I doubt that. Greed is a simple emotion.
Basically.
You should set more reasonable goals for your acquisitions.
Oh, there was nothing reasonable about her. Do you ever doubt your choices?
No.
Things never seem to turn out like I hope they will.
Trust in logic, not hope.
Try living in the slums before you lecture me.
I have lived a stranger life than you know, Lyndon. What happened to the rest of your family?
My brother and I were orphans. We only had each other.
So you both turned to thieving?
No. He was a member of the city guard.
Oh, you were constantly at odds then?
Not as much as you might think. Until the end, that is.
You and your brother chose different paths.
We're not much alike, really. He was always dependable and practical. A complete bore, I'd say.
And you committed yourself to a life of crime.
Hardly. I was just amusing myself with the Thieves' Guild. It was nothing serious.
Your brother had no objections?
That may have been serious.
What happened to your brother?
Nothing you'd want to hear.
I have heard a lot. I could probably help.
And then what? I suppose you'll make it all right. You'll fix it up just like another one of your little errands. Some things aren't that easy.
I will respect your privacy.
God, and you're so noble about it too. Spare me.
Have you ever been in love?
Ah, yes. The unreasonable one I spoke of earlier. I loved her with every inch of my heart before it went black as coal.
Where is she now?
Well, she did what all unreasonable women do. Married the wrong man.
You did not intervene.
It wouldn't have been easy. He was my brother.
It's time I knew the truth about your brother.
We used to be a team. I'd tip him off to some of the Thieves' Guild's hits. He'd bring in the guards and play it off like it was a lucky catch. But one time he showed up too early.
When you robbed the Merchants Guild bank?
None other. Some of the guards became suspicious. They thought he was involved. And he's been rotting in a cell in Kingsport ever since. I managed to escape.
You feel guilty.
I don't know what I feel anymore.
What are you doing with your riches, Lyndon?
Living a life of depravity and overindulgence, naturally.
Please.
Fine. Perhaps I've found that my treasure is put to better use elsewhere.
That sounds suspicious.
We all have debts to pay, friend.
Did your brother know your history with his wife?
No, she didn't take the time to tell him before waltzing off to the altar. Now their children would starve if not for the gold I send their way.
Aren't you the reason he was imprisoned?
He will be free again in time. Paying off the Merchants Guild of Kingsport is no small task. And aren't you supposed to be on my side here?
You must miss your brother. Or his wife.
No point in it. I'll never see them again.
You can't be sure of that.
My brother's wife thinks I was involved with his imprisonment, and he believes her.
Unfortunate.
As low as I am, I would never frame him. Not even to win her back. But they won't hear a word of it. For all the gold I send to them, I receive nothing in response.
Were you born into the Templar Order?
No. Our scripture says, as a farmer reaps his wheat, so must the Order harvest and purify the weeds.
And you do not not take offense to that?
You speak out of kindness, but you do not understand. When they took me, they saved my life and my immortal soul.
I would hear of your sins if we are to continue fighting together.
I cannot tell you.
There can be no secrets in this alliance, Cormac.
You misunderstand me. We are literally unable to recall our pasts. The Inquisitors stripped my sins and the memory of them from me, leaving me pure.
Why would your order alter your memory?
Our initiation blinds us to our sinful pasts, so that we might clearly see the future and prepare for the final battle.
How?
I was chained to a wall and beaten. By the third day, I was mad from pain and hunger. And that is when the whipping began. I was told I relived all of my transgressions, everything that brought me tainted joy. The whip took away that joy, then the sin, leaving me pure.
That was torture, not ascendance. Meditation and study would have sufficed.
Don't you understand? The Templar Order is trying to protect humanity from extinction. What is my pain against that goal?
You have placed too much trust in your order, Cormac.
I do not understand.
Without memory, you cannot know if their treatment was just. I suspect it was not. Everything they said may be no more than lies.
I've had similar thoughts, but does that mean everything I've done is for naught? Everything. I have considered what we discussed, and you are correct. I know little about my past, beyond what my order has told me. But what does it matter? Look what they have done for me. They've turned me into a living weapon, a light against darkness.
You cannot serve well in ignorance. Learn the truth, Cormac.
I wouldn't know how to begin. How do I seek memories that have been taken from me?
Search for clues. Anything you can find that relates to the Templar.
You may be right. I will find a way to take back my memories and exonerate my order. I have thought of a way to retrieve my lost memories, but it is dangerous. I must ask you to promise me something. Should I lapse into my old sins, whatever they may be, you must kill me, as I killed John Dar.
If you insist.
I found a journal on John Dar's corpse, written in an ancient Templar cipher. I can translate it, but it will take some time. Perhaps studying his treachery will give me a clue into my past.
A reasonable plan, but you are still worried.
John Dar was once a man of faith, devoted to the Templar Order. What if he discovered something that made him betray himself? That matters not, for I must do this anyway. I have translated a strange passage from John Dar's journal. Long before he began serving Magda, he found a set of what he called key words hidden in a dusty librum. He writes that when he read these words, memories from his past returned to torment him. It was at that point that he began to mistrust the Order, though he did not say why. I am prepared to look upon these words and risk my soul. But I want you to understand something. I know I may die at any time. When I do, it must be without a single doubt that I am serving the light.
You risk more by delaying.
Thank you, my friend. But please, remember your promise. I am prepared to read these key words. I will turn the page. How odd. They are simple words. Words that I have never seen together before. Oh, I can see everything. Water on a leaf. A burning in my mother's eyes. Oh, make it stop! It's slowing now. I can... Oh, no! No! I was a young man, a promising soldier of Westmarch. The Order recruited me. They lied to me, piled false sins upon me.
Why?
I do not know, but I am sure this is why Jondar turned from the Order. He was a fool. The Grand Maester cannot possibly know what his Inquisitors have done. When I return with the tomes, he will punish them for their sins. Please, I must think on this. While examining Jondar's journal further, I found a torn page hidden within the binding. I believe that it is from one of the tomes I seek. He has written notes.
Measure.
How can you be certain?
I witnessed the beginning. I saw some of the first demons who were summoned into our world.
Well, we shall see to it that these are the last.
I hope so.
Embraces you.
Trample your corpses. Machines will devour your soul.
I grow weak. I'm afraid not.
archangel of fate.
She will be free. Perhaps that will bring hope back to these heavens. An interesting opponent. I'm afraid not. I need to go back. 3 now, Angel. Give it more time.
Thank you, Nephilim. I knew you would come. That a champion from the mortal world would run.
No. I have long waited for this knowledge. No.
Diablo's vile means can no longer...
I must wait. How unamusing. Are you willing to face a priest of Rathma? Do not fear the end. Consumes you. An interesting opponent. That is not possible. That is not possible. Give it more time.
Are closed. You have far exceeded my expectations, Neville. But there is no...
Tyrael.
I finally understand. Your...
Pay him no mind.
One can only hope.
That needs to recharge.
How does it feel, knowing you helped me become the prime evil? For all your...
I must wait.
Though I forsook my home, to see it again like this, Any joy I might have had is replaced with sorrow. Upwards! We must make it to the summit.
That is not possible. Not possible. My power has grown. Possible.
I knew Inglorious long ago, when he was still among the angels. But he grew weary of battling the demons after a time, and he began to secretly conspire with demons in order to forge a peace.
I can't join my demons until their battle is at an end.
Greatest ally in the Hells, and many other demons and angels joined his cause.
I'm afraid not.
I can't do that.
You failed again, Tyrael. The corruption cannot be stopped.
I must wait longer.
To meditate on things as I looked out of this. It is not far now. I only hope we are not too late. I can feel Diablo.
Give it more time. That needs to recharge. Do not fear the end. must serve the cycle.
The gate has been opened, Nephilim. This...
The day is won. The day is won.